This is Michi Hoyer, this is ACR Zakspeed, and this is another practice session for the 24-hour race hosted by AOR. So ApexOnlineRacing is hosting that 24-hour race around Le Mans. And we're entering this competition with a LMP2 car, which is gonna be driven by Cody Blanton, Ross Woodford, Jack Heathley, and me. Yeah, because of having had FSR the past weekend, the next race is in 2 weeks, and this 24-hour race is coming up in 3 weeks. Let's better get some practice in right now. We've already joined into the practice session. The set is already loading and loaded, so we're just gonna get the car out. And as far as I know, it's an updated track version, and I do hope the sound is fine to you guys. The engine is really quiet on this car, so need to pick it up myself a bit. Hey Max, thank you for being here. Hope you enjoy the program. For those of you who already registered to that race, or who have registered for that race, feel free to join me here in the practice session on the public AOR servers. I definitely need some more of a spin with that car. I've learned a lot recently in the session I did 2 days ago. So I hope I haven't forgotten everything about it, and yeah, maybe I do a fairly better job than last time around. I see that the anti-cut on the exit of this Tête Rouge, or however it's called, has been removed, which is a major relief to me. Effectively means you cannot kill it right on that exit. Alright, there is no real road. The gravel trap is still way too loud. Maybe I have to do something with the sound effects. Hey Taz, I'm doing fairly well today. Just getting warmed up for another IMSA Sports Car Championship race, starting 0:45 AM Central European time, but this is gonna be streamed on the Simpit live. So this channel is going to be offline for that race, but you can watch it at the Simpit, or if you're watching by Twitch, you can still watch it right there. So for today, there's not too much of talking planned. In fact, I need to focus a bit more on driving today. Having said that, already spinning it towards the wall, turning it around again. Tire scraped already. Hey Tom, thank you for being here. I think they've also flattened that curb, which is great. So I've seen all the things I some sort of mourned about were updated. Thanks to the spin, I have a massive flat spot already. Having no real road definitely does not help. So don't expect any top lap times from me. However, a 37 should be really possible. Okay. Yo, Steam King. You should call yourself Stat King, by the way. Alright, let's try to put up some stint. I'm not gonna say I won't crash or I will easily do it, but at least I'm aiming for putting in the stint rather than crashing every once in a while. Yeah, having said that, I can immediately press escape because now the tires are completely done. Oh yeah, Steam King, you're the sort of guy that can watch like a steam train going along on rails for 24 hours, right? Tom Jones, the sign Steam King has beside him is the public sign for all spectators to see that Steam King is a sponsor of my YouTube channel. So if you want to get my sponsor, you simply have to click. I haven't seen it in chat really. It's not super chat, but it's yeah, it's a sponsorship which is a monthly payment. A tiny amount, I think it's $5 or something per month. Then you receive a super gadget, like Steam King has it. I think you receive further emoticons once I dial them in, and then you are displayed as sponsor right here in the chat. Every single message has this extra sign for you. So, race pace wise, I should be aiming at 35s, as I already mentioned. Need to see whether that is possible though. For a green flag, a yellow flag, a red flag, a blue flag, emoticons. Alright. Steam King, I'm gonna try finding some designer in order to get them on the chat. Actually, they make sense. Oh, for crying out loud. Please tell me there is no big flat spot this time. Oh, of course there is one. It's not as severely though. Well, this car is... I still want to say fairly unstable. So whatever we guys will have, where is the track? There is the track. We need to do work on the setup, that's for sure. Otherwise I'm probably not be a safe bet. So spinning here is probably as frustrating as on the Nordschleife. Still 3.5 minutes in order to get a fresh attempt is quite a bit some time. Gentle on the throttle there. Anyone in here that is also doing that race? Would be fairly interested. Just like having the headlights on. No Van Giel is definitely sitting in a GTE car, so nothing too representative, or whatever. It's quite late. Need to do some vocabulary on the lap time itself. Hey Lasse, have you changed your YouTube name? You're in that race as well. Oh well, you're in the real one, I've just read, so massive congrats for that. Getting a ride in the Aston Martin team. Seems like a big effort for you. Yeah, the GT Aston, pretty nice achievement, mate. Congrats. Hope you're doing a good job, and maybe that opens some other door, you know? That's how the business works. All you have to do basically is get in your foot in once and then perform. Not in the real one. What was that post about you did on Facebook? Ah, you were referring to that 24-hour race here on the rFactor 2. Didn't know that. Don't spin. Come on, Michi, how hard can it be? Coming around.
The lap was a 3:39.88.
I mean, you definitely feel that there is no grip whatsoever on the rear, which definitely eats lap time. But this is obviously not the main reason to blame. Main reason to blame probably sitting at the wheel. By the way, Steam King, this weekend, as you say, it's the Indy 500. When is the Super Pole or the qualification? Was that already last weekend? Lol, I got trolled quite massively by your name then. No offense to you, obviously, but that just got me completely wrong. So, happily, you know whom I'm talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, Sadas, that was meant to be Silverstone. this lap time probably gonna be even worse. Unless I get Porsche corners right. Still a few tenths lying around at Indianapolis. Yellow flag ahead. Oh dear, I just missed that. Who has pole? Is it gonna be streamed somewhere for non-USA watchers? And I mean legally, not illegally. Oh, for crying out loud. Did I already mention that gravel is too loud? Does the Indy 500 Verizon organizer stream it somewhere on Facebook himself, maybe?
That was a 4:01.20.
No worries, Sadas, I'm doing. No. Right, what I'm gonna do now is change the setup massively. Unless my rFactor just dies, there you go. Didn't die happily. Whatever it is on the current car is like massively wrong. I don't have the zone though, Wolfgang. Sadly. Right, my teammates probably will kill me now, but I definitely need a workaround on this setup. In this car I'm definitely not able to do a 24-hour race, right as it was. Well, Steam King, I would love to watch it on TV as well. Here in Germany we had a TV channel called Sports 1 US HD, which was, I believe, displaying ABC. From a US side of life. I do not know though. At least it was displaying some sports channel from the US. also covering the Verizon IndyCar series. Stability-wise, the car feels a lot better. Is it quicker though? That is the big question. I haven't touched them for a while, Sada, so I can't really say. Back then we raced the Euro D mod at P1 Gaming when they launched their last 24-hour race, which was 2 years ago, but I mean, things have changed a lot since then. So, can't really say. Into the Porsche corners we go. Nope. Still not having the confidence I want to have. Basically every off-throttle sort of kills the rear end. It's better though. Car feels a lot more planted, but it's not perfect. Definitely had a better exit into the first flying lap on this run. I hope to really finish a bunch of laps now. Crucial turn 4. Oh, it's just sliding again. Limits there. I somewhat need to get along with this car at some point though. It seems like I've also increased the straight line speed, and I did not put up the boost, just to be sure. I accidentally put it into 2 at the minute. I'll take that away again. I'm just generally having better exits, better traction. See, just that tiny little bit. I want to see whether the speed increases by what the delta best at the top rises, and I think that is doing it. So the further I go down the straight, the quicker I go into the minus, which points to the fact that we do have a better straight line speed right there, which would be great, because in Le Mans it's all about the straight line speed really. Let's see though, into the Porsche corners. Slow in, fast out. That's definitely a winning formula here. Keep it patient. Good exit here. As I said, still no real road, no grip. Flying around.
That was a 3:38.96.
3:38.9. Yeah, that's why it's going straight quite a bit. You're so much liable to a railroad, which isn't there at the minute. Still need to watch out track limits. Definitely braking earlier is some help. Now this time I went wide. Oh dear. There's still a long way to go finding the right braking points, the turning points. But I hope by the 9th of June I've fixed my driving, the setup is working well. If that all is the case, I think I'm doing okay. There is a change of grip. Left hand side of the dotted line. It's clearly to feel. Also a change of surface there. It's a bit more bumpy. Still Indianapolis, there is a good half a second to find. Still need to fix my driving lines. Completely off here. In an endurance race it's all about the consistency. The consistency is not really here right now. Also have to make myself sure with a rule book to adhere the correct lines and track limits. They seem a bit differing from what FSR's is, because in FSR I do believe, well, I do know, curbs are considered to be part of the track, whereas here they aren't, from what I've been told. That was okay. Indianapolis 2/10. Could have been better without the slide, maybe. Definitely not going to be a personal best in this lap, but maybe the next lap. Right, that has damaged the car. I'm pretty, oh, for God's sake. Random death traps everywhere here, so be patient, be careful. Now we keep on testing. It's just, you know, if it would have been 24 hours at Nordschleife, the picture would have been exactly the same. Yeah, ACC Racing, I hope to really find that spot pretty soon. I should be capable of doing that. But yeah, even for me it takes some time. Since this is definitely my weakness spot. And there is another weakness spot. I do hate not seeing apexes really because of the edges of the car. They're like irritating me quite a bit there. The mod is good, I would say. It's a challenging car, that's for sure. It's not very easy to drive. Part of the reason is probably because you're not allowed to have traction control or ABS, which I do believe if that would have been in place, no problem whatsoever. As soon as you sort out the balance, you're pretty much fine racing it. Well, that might be just a personal opinion. However, brake bias is okay right now. So let's see whether we can get this GTE before going onto our next flying lap. I think we can do that. Should be able to get him before those Porsche corners. Thank you. No need to go into the grass, man. Plenty of room left. This is a car balance where I could live with, though. This is not meant to be for the final exit, but all the other parts of Porsche corners, or Porsche curves, however you want to call them, it's pretty much okay. It's definitely the off throttle, which is the big issue. There you go. That was obvious. I'm going to lose a lot of time towards this endless long straight because of track limits extent. No, it's still the setup code you posted, but I've just changed it there, ACR Nobody, so I will give that as a feedback, and at some point I'm going to compare it with yours. But right now this one feels pretty much okay and pretty planted. I don't know, Ross, you've tried the car on no real road whatsoever, like the condition I have here right now. Hey Chromatic TV, thank you for being here, thank you for joining, hope you're doing well, thank you for the pictures, I've already forwarded them towards our media guy. Strong exit this time. A bit too late on the brakes. All the time gained in that corner, lost on the exit. Okay. Well, let's see then, Ross, what you can do. Ah, don't go wide. Oh. Great exit. Chromatic, I still wait for feedback of the media guy, so can't really say that yet. That was a good entry. Bring it home. No. Too quick there.
That was a 3:37.95.
Oh yeah, Ross, how you want to say it, AOR language, that sweat is real. I can hear you there. Once again I went wide. Anyway, that lost or costed some time out there. So I keep going, not adjusting the throttle. Fair enough, Ross. I'm pretty sure I can keep up the work a bit. Yes, Chromatic, I do let you know as soon as I know something. A bit too early on the gas. Yeah, this was way too aggressive. If I would have just kept that distance and like would have had a gap of 0.5 or 0.6 in the minus towards Indianapolis, I probably would have said I am capable of doing 36s. Yeah, we got our 2/10 back. By the way, Ross, it seems like I've increased the top speed by 1 or 2 kph with the setup changes. That should help. not going wide helps here a lot here as well. Alright, just a half an hour until we swap over to iRacing, IMSA Sports Car Championship, Mercedes Zakspeed AMG GT3 around Suzuka. But for now, we try getting the Porsche corners right. Not perfect, but surely better than before.
That lap was a 3:37.24.
Hey Alexander. Alex, am I wrong, or aren't you racing in GPVWC this year? Or have I just like a big brain fart right now? Don't do this. Don't, no. Alright. Taking on fresh tires for the very last run. So sadly just again 2 laps done. But I'm feeling a lot better than before, that is for sure. But welcome to sim racing then, Alexander Olsen. You definitely found a very nice thing here. Like a lot of us people are living the dream of being a racing driver. Because racing is so incredibly expensive. Fair enough, Alex, fair enough. We all have to start somewhere, and in iRacing you always have to start with the MX-5. So I mean, even getting into C license is A major achievement, and B, enabling a lot of nice racing things to you. So I'm looking forward to see you climb up the ladder there. Track limits, Yes, Dylan, you're right, it's Tobias Olsen, so that was the big brain fart. I think the Skip Barber has their weekly races, which is sort of a league or a season on iRacing itself. May want to have a look into that. That is the sort of exit you want to have out of that chicane. What you mean by fixed steering wheel or fixed rotation? I always have like the same range, which is 400 degree. You can set this on the Logitech profiler and on the in-game wheel rotation setting. So yeah, Alexander, you can be happy that Steam King is around. Major statistic guy, always knows stuff I'm not even aware of. So he can surely guide you towards the right location or towards the right league. Now I can do it into the 36s, so I want to do it into the 36s. Sadas, you have to find your personal style, or the way it fits your personal driving style the best. To me, 400 degree does it. I do know that Martin Stefanko uses a 250 degrees, which would be fairly not sensitive enough for me. Thank you very much for a very bad start into the lap. Missing 2/10 already towards braking turn 1. It's going to be great. That was a good one. Really, Steam King? Alexander, I would say that is not too shabby. After 20 starts, I definitely had not 1,700 I rating. Well, I hope that your knowledge then stays for you a little longer than just one season of iRacing. In terms of its validity. Yeah, obviously because iRacing is based in America, I would assume that Americans are the main people on the sim. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? Thrown away a good lap. As long as I'm not crashing, we got 2 additional laps before I shoot off here. Then reconfigure the stream for the sim pit, where we're gonna do the IMSA Sports Car Championship race in the Mercedes AMG GT3 around Suzuka. Too much of a slide here.
That was a 3:38.55.
Oh, I cannot believe. Stay away from that curb then. Even Germany is third with a 420. Yeah, but look at the gap. Look at the gap. 3,900. That is sick. So I literally lost 3/10 on the chicane. Let's see what we can bring home. Strong exit. If I finish that day into the 36s, I'm satisfied. Right now we're very marginal on that. Oh, look at that. Teammate Cody Blanton has joined the room. So maybe we can quickly join him. Where is he though? I think that's him. Fair enough. One is chasing, the other is hunting. And in fact the one that is chasing is hunting as well, so the one is leaving, trying to get away. Alright, we got one final lap before we go off. So we just want to make sure that one is the one that is the best in the end. And then guys on the Twitch, or also guys on the YouTube, don't run away. It's 10-15 minutes until we be live again on the sim pit, doing an IMSA Sports Car Championship race together with George Weissman around Suzuka and the Mercedes GT3. first gear is better for that corner. Run, Michi, run! Oh, don't run over the stupid curb. I hate inaccessible curbs. Right, final blow, final lap. Come on, Cody, you need to stretch your legs there, or he won't let you by. That is boost 4 engaged. Stop flashing your damn headlights, man. Coming again. Definitely in the slipstream there. Just need to get through that next chicane pretty good. I said good, not bad. That wasn't the best chicane. Oh god. So happily he backed out of that one. So I think that has costed a good half a tenth for me. Just want to make it into the 36s in the very last attempt. You can do it. Just need to get the braking right for Indianapolis. Alright, while saying this I should have thought of traffic. Now this lap is happily not doomed, thank you. Track limits, I believe. It's gonna be so damn close with the required 36s. Nope. Not with that mistake. Probably. Sorry, so damn close!
That lap was a 3:37.01.
Freaking thousandths of a second. Rip me. Alright chaps, that's about it for the moment. 10 freaking thousandths. So I'm sorry, but I'll need to hide the setup. Just checking out now. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run, get some drink, get George Wiseman in the chat room. Before then, having a race, IMSA Sports Car Championship. There we go. On the sim pit, and I hope to see you guys there. Hold on, Cody. So there you go, a 10,000th of a second missing. However, just so you know, I have changed a lot on the setup. Not a very lot, but definitely enough to call it a new setup. Anyway, so I need to run quickly. Guys, stay tuned here on the Twitch. Guys, run over to the sim pit on the YouTube, and then we see each other in 10 minutes again. See you there. Goodbye.